All right, we're out here getting this thing prepped up. This will be the FTR four-wheeler that Brandon races this weekend at the Florida Trail Riders. We are going to a place called the Hogwaller, which is, we also run a GNCC national race there. That is our local race this weekend, so we'll be going to the same property. 3.5 hours north of here. The 1000 here, the green 1000. We still haven't done our graphics and got our graphics yet, but we're waiting. So, but anyway, couple important things is we did install a brand new battery. This is the battery that I robbed out of it and put on Kyla's four-wheeler. We got us a new one, obviously, to put in here. So this is a little spacer that holds everything in here. So hopefully we won't be having them problems. So the other important thing is there's a Penske box laying on the floor there. So those come in today. Those we dropped off in West Virginia, and those we dropped off in West Virginia to Micah, and had him to change these from triple rate to dual rate. Yep. And of course we haven't rode them yet. We just got home literally minutes ago, opened the shop up to try to let this thing air out a little bit, get some heat out of here, and Brandon just installed them on the Can-Am 1000 here. So more than likely we will not have a chance to ride them. So we're just out of time. We've been concentrating on the 850 this week and trying to figure out our issue with that and trying to get some things done on that. So but anyway, so he has got them mounted up. As you can see here, they are dual rate. There's only one spring, a helper spring or a tender spring here and a main spring here. Same thing in the back. So you just got the little spring here and then the main spring here. So that's what Brandon's been running on the 850, so we decided that we're going to give that a shot. So Michael was gracious enough to take the shocks and from West Virginia and change them over for us, and we just got them today. Next day aired them from last night. Just got them today, so installed it. So Brandon's getting ready to take this four-wheeler outside. Got to get some of this dirt off of it. We don't have mud down here. We just got dirt, so he's been practicing a little bit on it. So we're gonna go out there and rinse it off. And what else we got left here, Brandon, to do on this thing here?
Air filter, look over everything. Hard hit the belt.
All right, so the belt you put on. Okay, so what we do too is I'll give you guys get you up to speed. So we always run a new belt. This is Kyla. Kyla's here. So we always run a new belt on the national four-wheeler that we take up north. So. And then after we run the 2-hour race up there, we remove them and write whichever race it was. And we use them for the FTR and practice four-wheeler. So this particular belt here is which one, where did you run this one out?
This one's from the Penton.
The John Penton race. So this one's from early summer, John Penton race that you finished fourth? Second that race overall some time ago. But anyway, that's the belt that he will be running on this quad in FTR this weekend, because there again, it's only got 2 hours on it, and should be good for FTR. FTR is probably about an hour and a half, you know what I mean? So hour and 35, something like that. So hopefully it'll all work out. But he's getting ready to take this thing out here, and then I've got a project going on tonight where I've got to go. We are also camping, so the motorhome's over there in the hole over there. I've got to get the motorhome out and got to put a new carburetor on the generator. The last time out in it, it's just surging really bad, and those things are cheap carburetors. Maybe I should break down and buy a good one day, but anyway, those are cheap carburetors. So I'm gonna put another one on there. About a year is about all they last. So that's my project for today, and then get the bus ready to go. So we're gonna try to get out of here so we go camping for a long weekend. And got some good friends of ours. We're actually gonna stay 2 nights. We're gonna stay Friday night and Saturday night up at the campsites up there. So look forward to doing that and spending time. Miss Kyla, so Miss Kyla is your points leader. She won the first FTR Florida Trail Rider race, so she is the points leader right now, right, Kyla?
Right now.
Okay, so what are we racing this weekend?
The Yamaha.
Okay, so you're racing the Yamaha. We have not yet got to your Honda yet.
Nope, still broke.
Okay, but we're gonna get after it.
Yeah.
It's just our time frame. Okay, so you're gonna race the Yamaha this weekend. And what all's got to be done to it?
Just oil right now.
Just maintenance?
Yeah, I did the air filter earlier.
All right, so the oil filter's already done. It's sitting over there in the corner. So the oil filter's done. We just got to do the oil service on it tonight. And what's up, Brandon?
The air filter's done.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The air filter's done. The oil service has got to get done. That's still got to get done here. So she's getting ready to pull that thing out and get that done. Now, what are we doing next week in Indiana? Are you racing?
I'm not sure. I kind of
Okay.
like watching at the same time. But I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, your nerves
It
were
just-
shot the other day.
Yeah, it just depends.
Okay.
Because I mean, if that's not ready, I probably won't race, but it's probably not gonna be ready. So.
And because we've got another race right after
Right
Indiana.
after, yeah.
Yeah. So
And then I don't
so.
want to like race that and then break that and then
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can fix it. Just all it is work,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So her Honda still broke. We still haven't tore into it to figure it out. We've been having issues with the Can-Am stuff. But anyway, so Kyla is going to try to do the very best she can in FTR. So she's going to race the Yamaha, and what she's saying is she doesn't want to run in Indiana and then break it and then not be able to race the Halloween race, which is Florida Trail Riders. So yeah, they're all back to back. So we're on a 4-week stretch here. So but anyway, so we'll get it out and get after it here. So all right, so we got work to do. Brandon's getting ready to start this thing up, and he's waiting on me to get off the video so he can get this thing outside so he can get it washed and finish it up. And oh, Brandon, so very, very important, we forgot one thing. So in Florida Trail Riders, hang on a minute. So in Florida Trail Riders, the utility quads has always had to run with the utility quads, which starts on row 6. They would never let, even though Brandon's considered a pro in GNCC, they would not let him start on the front row, which is our pro class essentially. It's called AA. So Brandon went out and won the overall at the first FTR race, and they had some kind of meeting. I'm not sure what it was about. I'm sure it wasn't about him in general, but it was about people, I guess, overalling from the further back rows, and they need to pit those faster riders toward the front. So they did have an emergency meeting, and now they will allow Brandon to run in the AA class. So Brandon will be racing against our pro riders that are considered in Florida, the very best riders in Florida, which is considered AA. Brandon will be able to line up on the same row, which is row number 1. So doesn't mean a lot. He's still on a utility against sport quads, and this weekend, obviously you guys know what Hogwaller's like. It's whooped out and big deep whoops. So but anyway, we're gonna see where he shakes out at, and but we are going to move up to the AA class with Brandon. Obviously the first win that we got, the points are out of here. We don't get to carry no points, but then again, we're not sure we're running for points anyway in that series. We're really going to try to concentrate on 2022 GNCC, and starting January 1st, that's going to be our focus, 100%, nothing else. So but anyway, this is going to be interesting for you to be able to start on the front row in Florida Trail Riders, so on a utility. So but you do have an option, so they're letting a few riders have the option. If you do move up to the AA row, which is the first row, you're not allowed to move back, so you can't go back and forth. So you either go up and stay there, or either you don't go up and stay there. So there's no. I just wanted to tell you that. I know the last race he had to start on row 6. This weekend he starts on row 1. So all right, so Brandon's getting out of here, so he's waiting on me to get off the video, so I got to get going. Motorhome out, get the motorhome out of the other side over there, and dead battery. So first thing I got to do is get the battery charged. I used a jumper to jump it off and get it out of there and bring it over here. I thought maybe I'd put it right here. We don't really have a designated area for this thing except inside. So to work on it, we got to work on it out here. So the generator and all is back there. So anyway, I'm gonna get this thing hooked up and get this battery charger on this thing, and hopefully it'll be fine. Been a while since we've camped out in this thing, so, and I'm sure it's just part of the process, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully the battery will come back. I don't know. Of course, it's an Autocraft. Oh yeah. So all right, so let me see if I can plug this thing in and see what happens here. But Not sure if it's even going to be too low to recognize it. No, it says it's charging. Yeah, so blue light means I'm plugged in. Green light means I've got a battery voltage, and status means that we are charging. So let's see if I can lay this thing right here for the time being, and I'll get started on the carburetor. Let that thing charge a little bit. Well, you're not gonna believe it. I bolted that thing on, fired right up. Now, it's a cheap carburetor, made in China, but it did start right up. The other one, you had to choke and miss and all this other kind of stuff when it first started. So I knew that it was going bad. So I replace some things about once a year, but made in China, and it'll last maybe another year. The motorhome's been sitting. I got in an accident early on, and we just didn't do no camping. But and that's the worst thing you do is let them sit, which we know that. But anyway, the way it goes sometimes. But anyway, got it going. So I'm a happy camper. My wife will be also. Kyle, is he doing it right? You don't know?
He could use some of your help.
All right. Did you get the handguards done?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kyla had a get off. Where's in practice? Was in practice at the last FTR race, and her handguards were down, so she actually had moved them back up. But all right, what was you doing, Bree?
What are you doing?
I'm here and I wanted to show you guys something. So Brandon's been using this thing to do a little bit of motos and some practice on, and we got a little track here at the house that that's real, got a lot of what do you say, palmettos and roots and that kind of stuff, and it's really bad sand. And so we're getting the bike all prepped up and almost finished here. We still got to lube it and do some other stuff, but Brandon noticed that this right rear tire was flat. So I'm going to show you guys the reason why we run the tire spines, the tire inflation system, because this tire's got a big split in it. So he went to air it up. Now it does look low, okay, but it's not flat on the wheel, so he would be able to finish the race with it like this if he had to, although it being a little bit soft. But anyway, so he went to air it up just to get air in the tires, and then this is what we discovered. So there's a split right here. It looked like something just caught it and ripped it open. You can air it up, Brandon, see what happens. So what we'll do is we'll watch the tire inflate, and then you can definitely, okay, but this thing's definitely leaking right there, and it goes right back to flat. So what we're going to end up doing is so obviously we can't run that tire this weekend, so we've got another one here, another GBC with a Kaiser wheel. So we're going to put that one on that quad to run the FTR at Hogwaller on Saturday. Here, and Brandon's sitting down, and Kyla's sitting down, and Lizzie. So that only means one thing: we got everything done. We're not going to load everything tonight. Tonight's Thursday night, and what we figured we'd do is instead of all of our stuff sitting in the hot sun tomorrow, we've got to work tomorrow. We're going to just pack up and rock out in the house, and then tomorrow we get home from work, we'll get everything loaded in the trailer. Motorhome's pretty much done. It's sitting outside, plugged in, and Mom's been getting things in it. So that's all done. Kyla's four-wheeler's over there. It's done, except the air filters and air filter. We're gonna spray them tomorrow and install them in the four-wheelers also. But so what do you think, Kyla, about Hogweiler coming up? Gonna be a rough race.
Yep, but hopefully everything goes well.
But you like this place. You've actually won an FTR here one time,
Yeah.
2 years ago,
Yep.
and
Last
you
race.
ran 4th in GNCC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're just gonna hope that everything goes well and nothing breaks.
and don't hit no tree.
No trees. Yeah.
Right.
No mistakes.
And what about the whoops?
I
Whatever.
got that bike. So
Oh, okay.
We're good with it.
All right, so you're good. All right, so Brandon, what do you think? Hogweiler. Last time you was at Hogweiler, you ran second overall with the 4x4 Pro.
Yep.
Actually, your first podium
My first
in 4x4 Pro.
Pro.
So,
Yeah, the track's gonna get rough. I know we're gonna be running some whoop sections about a mile long and just solid whoops. So, well, we'll see. It should be a good day. I think everything's gonna go good.
so what do you think about the new shocks yet?
I don't know nothing about them yet.
Being that you've not run on them, so what do you think? Excited?
Yeah,
Scared?
I am excited.
Okay. You're excited or you're scared?
I'm excited.
Okay. So see, he doesn't know whether he's. I think Kyla was making fun of him in the background. So, so he is excited. They make fun of the way I speak sometimes, so they laugh at me quite a bit. I'm out here with these two all the time, and that's what they do to me. So Brandon is excited that we're going racing this weekend. Unfortunately, it's not GNCC racing. So, but it is Florida Trail Riders, which is a good series, and Brandon did overall at the last race about 3 weeks ago. So we are going. We do have his new number on there, 784AA. So we do have that on there, and got the world's best exhaust on there too, with matching colors there. So anyway, we're gonna wrap this thing up and get everything loaded up tomorrow, and we're gonna head on up there and spend the Friday afternoon with our friends. Decided to get up there, go and barbecue some chicken tomorrow, and sit around maybe a campfire. It's hot, but probably still have a campfire. So listen, as always, guys, we appreciate you watching our videos. Like, comment, and share, and we certainly appreciate you guys taking the time out to view our channel. Thank you.